This is the Infinity Summit Group. Truth, passion, success.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Infinity Summit Group podcast. Today is March 29th, 2021. We got a special guest on today. Got Johnny over here. Say hi, Johnny.
Happy to be here.
Yeah. I'm Noah.
Xavier.
Logan.
Jesse.
Welcome back, guys. And today we're going to be talking a lot about stocks and cryptos, or as the boys like to say, stonks.
Stonks.
To the moon.
What's the slang for cryptos?
I don't think there is a slang for cryptos.
All right, it's cronks. Stonks and cronks.
Stonks and crunks. All right.
Crips.
Sounds good.
Crips. I like that.
Stonks
Stonks
and
Crips. Yeah. But yeah, we kind of touch on it most every podcast since we started this little Robinhood challenge we got going, and it's kind of blossomed into something rather aggressive.
Wait, what Robin Hood challenge?
It wasn't really a challenge. We all threw money at Robinhood,
Oh, right.
and then we were going to talk percentages and stuff rather than actual numbers because we all can afford to throw in different amounts, right?
Uh-huh.
And it's kind of blossomed into a lot, especially after all the GameStop crap. We all, actually, I don't know if all of us got Webull, did we? I know you got it.
I got Weeble right after then.
Oh, okay.
I had it for a second.
And you got Webull. Oh, okay. Yeah, and then kind of been playing back and forth on Robinhood and Webull. It's been interesting. What do you use for trading?
For stocks or crypto.
I mean, either or, man.
Right now, all my Ethereum holding sadly is in Robinhood, so I can't do much with it. Then I have Webull for my stocks, and then cryptos, I use Binance and Kraken.
Oh, okay.
Kraken? I've never heard of that one.
It's just a brokerage.
Is it like easier to use than Binance?
I heard Kraken had some issues the other
It
day.
did.
Oh, okay.
There's like flash crashes and liquidates, like everything. It was pretty bad, so I stopped using them as well.
Jesus. Is Kraken an app where you can leverage trade and stuff on?
Yeah.
So flash crashes are bad.
Oh yeah.
Very bad for leverage trading.
What is a flash crash?
Yeah.
Like when out of nowhere, just the price just plummets.
But
Just for, like, no
was
reason.
that because their system, or was it?
I think it's because of their system. Back when it was like a month ago or something, when like all the coins are dropping stuff. There's a flash crash on Kraken, and a lot of people lost money.
So how do they? I guess there's no recourse for that, huh?
There isn't.
People just lose money, and that's that, huh?
Yeah, it's just on them.
Jesus, that's fun. So Johnny, my dude, tell us kind of how you got into stocks and cryptos.
Started last year around the pandemic because
Such a good time.
I know that was like the perfect time to buy in stocks. You bought in that time, you made money no matter what.
Yeah.
Back during last year, when the pandemic happened, I was still in school, so I went online school, and then with work, I was a delivery driver for like 2 days out of the whole week, and I wasn't making enough money, so I was like, I'm gonna try and find a side hustle to make some more money, and then I started researching about stocks, and then ever since then, it's became like my main hustle.
Heck yeah.
And you've made quite a bit on stocks, right?
Yeah, I started with 700 and almost hit 20 grand.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's freaking good.
That's impressive.
It's a massive, huge return. Dump truck returns.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Heck yeah. So what have been some of your best wins and worst losses?
One of my worst losses is when I first started doing options trading. I didn't know what it was. I just threw in some money, and I think it was a SPY call back in like late August of last year. I didn't know what it was, so I just put a random amount of money into a SPY call, and then I didn't know what I was doing. I thought it was going to go up because I read someone say it's going to go up, just do it, because I didn't do my due diligence right there, and then I was just like, all right, if he says it's going to go up, I'm just going to do it. And then it just kept dropping, and I lost around $3 grand right there.
What's a SPY call?
SPY is like an ETF, and then a call is like contracts and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, so for the listeners, let's try to catch you up to speed just a little bit. A stock is essentially you're buying a small sliver of a company. You're buying a share in that company. Companies can have millions of shares. They can have billions of shares. I don't think any company has trillions yet of
I don't
shares.
think so.
So millions and billions for the most part. So you can buy just the share itself, and then with options, you're essentially buying, well, as it says, you're buying the option to do something. So you're either buying the option to purchase the stock later at a certain price or sell the stock at a certain price later. They have expiration dates, so you can't have that forever. So essentially, for an example, we'll say Carnival, you purchase a call option for $30 for the end of April. You have to the end of April to purchase Carnival at $30. So it works kind of like that. There's calls and puts. That's both going up and going down, and a bunch of different stuff you can do there. But that's kind of a general overview. Anything you guys can add to make that
Can't you sell
clearer?
your calls or?
Yeah, so you can sell calls and sell puts, but before you sell any options, please do a lot of research because you can lose your everything.
It's the fastest way to lose money in the stock market.
So fast. If you're just selling naked calls, naked puts, if they'll let you, you're asking for it for sure.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
It's bad. You'll lose. Yeah.
You'll lose.
Yeah. After leverage trading, that's definitely the fastest way to lose money. Actually, they might even be close because, yeah, there's a lot, especially if you're selling options on a higher market cap stock that's more expensive per share. Oof.
For the stock or the option, whatever that is, you can buy it for a lower price and then sell it at market price, right?
Correct, but there's an extra amount you pay to have that option, which is called the premium, and that equals out. When you purchase it, you're equaled out. Essentially, the stock market is, in as far as trading goes, it's a zero-sum game. Whatever you win is coming out of someone else's pocket that's trading. So it's a zero-sum game that way, but all your boats rise as the markets rise and the companies do better. So the actual value in the markets is from the companies, but as far as trading goes, it's a zero-sum game. So when you're paying those premiums, you're at zero, you know?
So my question
You're
is,
equal.
is someone
Gotcha.
losing money?
Oh, yeah. Someone's always losing money.
So either
And someone's
way.
always gaining money. So when you're gaining money, there's someone on the other end losing the same amount.
Oh, that's terrible.
Minus a small transaction fee that's often charged, or a bid-ask spread, you know. That's just like the bid and ask with silver. That's how they gain their money, trading silver all the time. Yeah.
So I want to go over what are the different terms, like, because I'm not even way familiar. Like, what's swing trading? What's day trading? Like,
I think Johnny can answer this one better than I can.
Okay. Day trading is pretty much when you buy the stock and you sell it the same day. That's kind of gambling because you're like waiting for it to hit a certain price target. But with swing trading, it's kind of like day trading, but it's like you either do options or you buy a share and then you wait like weeks or months and then you sell it.
okay, so isn't day trading not allowed on a lot of like platforms, or is it just kind of a certain level thing?
Most platforms have 4 day trades out of the 5 day trade period, but even on the 4th day trade you usually get banned for 90 days, which sucks.
I haven't had that happen on a Webull yet.
I don't know if Webull does it, but Robinhood does it, and I've been banned like twice already.
I know Webull does like good faith violations or something like that, where they'll pop up a warning saying, "Oh, if you do this, then you might get banned for 90 days or stopped for 90 days, whatever." And I haven't had it happen yet, but I also haven't done 4 in a 5 day period yet. So I think today was my second or third one. So I need to just
Cool down a little bit.
I should be able to ride this current one out that I'm in.
That's
for
why I
a
like
while.
cryptos more. You don't have day trade rules or anything. You just
Yeah.
buy and sell whenever
You
you
just
want.
pay fees. So
Yeah.
many fees.
They have high fees too.
Sometimes, yeah, especially if you're dealing in a little bit bigger numbers, then yeah, it can get expensive.
You're doing Ethereum, their gas fees are ridiculous.
Yeah, I was posting NFTs. Each one I was posting was like $20 to $40.
I know,
What
it's
the
great.
hell?
What does that mean for us mortals?
I'm still working on it, but Essentially, an NFT stands for non-fungible token. It's where you go on the Ethereum blockchain and you create your own token. I actually created an Infinity Summit token.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, that one cost me over $40 to create,
Yeah.
but I'm selling them for like $1.64 a piece and made like I think 5,000 of them or something. So I haven't sold anything yet. Still waiting to get verified officially so that people can actually see my tokens. But
What's a token? Is that like a crypto?
yeah, I have created crypto tokens that are it's not necessarily a crypto in the sense that it has an actual function, but the fact that it is a unique token and technically a quote unquote currency is what gives it value.
Wow.
And I've created NFTs for a lot of Tammy's artwork as well. And you can potentially make money on those. Yeah, there's NFTs, people will sell tweets or pictures of their tweets for $100,000. Yeah.
A lot of
anything.
YouTubers do it too.
Didn't they sell like an animation of a fish for just
Yeah, it was a fish swimming in a river and sold for like $1 million. I was like,
What
what
the frick? Who
Yeah.
would buy that? Just like, yeah, I want that fish.
Yeah, is
you
it
have
like
money, you can buy anything.
Is it like an actual
True.
coin that's sent to you, or just fucking
It's like
virtual?
Oh, it's a digital coin, dude.
Yeah, it's like a video on the internet.
They're literally giving you money for nothing.
That's sick.
Nothing besides the time and effort you put into the coin. Like with Tammy's artwork, there's a lot of hours behind the coin, but to actually post it and stuff wasn't too bad.
It's kind of like Pokemon cards,
Yeah.
how they're like raising in value and stuff.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
What the hell?
I could see that. Yeah.
It's the tulips, man. Don't get sucked in.
So
So weird.
what cryptos do you have? Just Ethereum?
Oh, I have a lot. I have Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, VeChain, Linked, and Uniswap.
Okay.
Those are my holdings right now.
Some guy at work keeps telling me, but Bitcoin, and I'm like, no, I'll try Cardano. He's like, you're an idiot. What do you think about Bitcoin? Because like he's like a diehard fan of Bitcoin, and he says that's the only way to make money. He's like, everything else is trash, only Bitcoin.
It's going to raise in value, but as far as the fundamentals, there's a lot more
definitely.
useful coins out there.
Bitcoin's gonna raise because it's just holding value. It doesn't really do anything. But Cardano has like smart contracts and can be used to purchase and sell goods like online and stuff. Also, you can stake it as well. So
What does that mean?
Gain interest.
when you have like a certain amount of Cardano, you get paid for having that certain amount when you put it away. Like you stash it away and you gain interest on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You can also, they released, I forgot what it was called, but essentially you can, if you have over 3,000 ADA, you can vote on what they do with Cardano. Like they're making it fully decentralized. It's going 100% decentralized by March 31st. That's 2 days away.
Yeah.
And at that point, those who have 3,000 ADA and above can vote on what they do in the future. It'll be a voting system and it'll literally be owned by the people.
I think I like that more than like a centralized.
Oh, so much more because you can't shut down something that's as decentralized as the internet.
That's true. But like fiat money, like the dollar,
Yeah.
centralized, you can't have any
Exactly.
say on it and stuff.
Exactly. But I am still a diehard for some of that solid precious metals. I still believe in some of it for sure, but it's scary watching the dollar just lose value. I think it lost like 10% since last year,
It did.
from
Oh,
what
yeah.
I was reading.
It's gonna drop
Insane.
even more in later years because we just keep printing.
Yeah.
Aren't they trying to do another like $3 trillion bill or something for businesses this time?
I don't know.
Businesses and schools and stuff. That's
Oh,
what I heard.
no, don't do that.
Keep the printers rolling, boys.
Yeah, why
Yeah.
We need
We'll
another
get
20
less for
mil
the
by
dollar
morning.
now.
We'll just keep making money.
That's why I like decentralized finance more, because with like cryptos and stuff, there's a cap of how many coins that can be
Yeah.
produced versus fiat money where you can just print nonstop.
Mm-hmm.
Is fiat money just government-owned money, or?
Yeah, it's just like a dollar and then
Yeah,
whatever
currency.
currency they use.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's wild.
Weren't we talking about like the dollar's gonna go away in a couple of years? It seems.
I don't know. I don't know if it will. but it has the potentiality to. If it starts hyperinflating, then yeah, they could definitely swap it out for a different currency.
Or
But-
just go digital.
But that'd be wild. Yeah.
Everything cards.
Yep. Or they go to USDT or something that tracks the dollar very closely as a digital asset.
Ew.
Yeah, it would be wild. You know, how they were talking in what was it, The Creature from Jekyll Island about. Oh, what was the coin? What was the coin name they were talking about? The online currency. They have a crypto with that name.
For
It's
real.
out there. Yes. I just
they're
forgot
prepared.
what it's called. Let me
Wonder
check.
what it is called. 'Cause that
Buy
that
it.
last part I think was
I'm
the
gonna
best part of the
find it.
book, if you ask me.
Hmm?
That last part was the best part of the book, where he's talking about basically nightmare scenario. That's cool.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. But I liked The Creature from Jekyll Island. That was a
Yeah.
good book.
We got to do
Let me see if
that.
I can find this thing. I will find it.
The like Sherlock book or whatever. It's not Sherlock, but the lady that wrote the book that we read last time.
Oh, Ayn Rand?
Oh,
Yeah,
are you
but-
talking about
Atlas Shrugged?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. I'm so down.
It's a big book, right?
Like 60 hours.
You
Yeah.
have to do
It's a
like
lot
a
of reading.
month for that.
Oh, it's such a good one though. It's my favorite. Sorry, excuse me.
Do you read? Or what do you read?
I just read books about finance and stuff. I got a lot of books from Tammy and Noah for Christmas. I still have to read them. Kind of slacking on the reading though, I ain't gonna lie.
Reading sucks. That's why. I
Not
hate it.
even.
I just
There's
gotta like
finance
force
books
myself to
that
do
are-
it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like sitting a kid down to eat their broccoli. That's how reading
I like
is.
broccoli, okay?
I do
Broccoli's
too,
good.
but not books.
Hey, when you guys
Come
said
back.
you guys started a Robin Hood challenge, did you guys all do it or just Noah?
We all did
We
it.
were
but
all
it's kind of
supposed to do
falling
it.
apart.
Me and Zave have stuck to it.
Yeah. I like it. I don't know. It's fun to
fun.
watch money go up and down.
Not when it goes down, only
No,
when it goes up.
no, when it
It's
goes
fun to
down,
watch
it
it go up.
sucks. Like today, like I looked at Robinhood, I was like, no.
What
don't
are you
do that to
invested
me.
in?
I have, let's see, in Weeble, I have something called GE.
General Electric, solid.
Yep. And then Robinhood, let's see. I forget sometimes. Clean Energy Fuels.
Okay.
CLNE. Yeah, and then I'm trying to buy. I just don't wake up early enough to trade, but I want to buy. Let's see, where is it? ET Energy Transfer LP ZOM, which is Zomedica.
Yeah.
Made a fair
And
amount
then-
of money on that one.
Not. There we go.
BNGO, Bionano.
Genomics.
Yep.
It's a good one, but careful. They were on a fat downtrend. They hit like
Yeah, they're
11
all
or
down.
$12.
They're
No,
all
like
down.
Bionano shot way up.
Did
and,
they?
and then it shot way down. It was up. I was playing with it at $1 to $2,
Mm.
and then it shot up to about $11, $12, and it's back down to that. So just
Careful.
beware.
I'm just gonna throw $100 on each of them.
So what's
UMC
your
as well.
strategy? Are you doing like long-term holding or like dividend payouts and stuff?
I'm not that good at like the strategies and stuff, so it's more of like I'm just gonna throw money until it shoots up and then I'll sell it. I just kind of watch it every single day, and if I see it's like up to a certain point and that I like, and I'm making money, then I'll be like, okay, I'll sell, and then I'll just move on to the next stock. So I should probably get way more educated on like stocks and all that stuff. I just haven't. It's been busy. A lot of other things. So,
I bet.
yeah.
Have you diversified in silver, gold, or any of that at all?
I do not hold any metals in my portfolio.
Yeah, we need to have this talk.
Let's have this talk right now. I don't know if I need it,
You don't necessarily need it. It's just one of those things that allows diversity in your portfolio and is a good solid value hold, for all of civilized humanity. It's been a good solid value hold. So
That's true, but I don't think we'll like go back to it. You know what I mean?
no, and that's not the plan. The plan is to have a good foundation. That way, if all else fails, you'll have something that at least kept up with inflation.
That's That's why I do cryptos.
Yeah, but all right.
That's like the same thing with stocks. If it goes up, you're still beating inflation nonetheless.
Yeah, yeah. And you definitely keep up with inflation when it's doing good, but if and when we get into a bear market, then what? You know?
That's true.
You can earn money going down,
They
but
just start shorting stocks.
yeah, and you can do that, but there's always my thing is I like to have backups to the backups.
Yeah.
You know, so my backup to cryptos and stocks is like I have a whole life policy. Okay, what's my backup to the whole life policy? Oh, I've got cash, or you know, vice versa, one of those two. And then what's the backup to cash? Oh, I've got commodities. You know, silver and gold.
Yeah. Fill me more on life insurance policies because I don't really know much about it.
Yeah. So the whole life insurance policies that most of us have are called mutual whole life insurance policies. Basically, we put in a certain amount every month, and it's more expensive than regular life insurance because you have it for your whole life. It's not a term, right?
Yeah.
Also, it gains cash value as you pay into it. About the first 3-4 years, if you're just paying the base amount, then you're not going to see much cash value, if any, because that's going to pay for your initial death benefit that they give you.
Okay.
You have a certain amount of death benefit you get started out with, right? And then you've got your base premium that you got to do every month, and above that you can pay in what's called paid up addition, and that you can pay up to your maximum paid up additions as well as your base premium every month or every year. You can structure it differently. Those paid up additions go towards your cash value. Part of it goes towards buying more death benefit.
Okay.
So this last year, I'll just give you an example. I maxed out my whole life insurance policy. I think my max out was about 6,700. Okay. So right now I've got like 64-ish in actual cash value. So if I were to close that policy, I would get 6,400. Okay.
Okay.
It's not. So there's universal whole life policies where they say you have a certain amount of cash value and you'll actually get a fraction of that back if you close it. With these mutual whole life policies, you'll get the actual cash value back. Okay. They grow at they give you an interest on it, right? They grow at about 4% per year.
Okay.
And that's not including dividends if you get them. And they've been providing dividends, some of them since the Civil War. They're very old, very large companies, very safe. And they're insured for in case of a currency swap. So if the U.S. dollar does crash, then they'll just transfer it to the new currency. It's insured against that. You can take a loan out against your cash value, and the interest rate on that is about 5%. So it's very cheap loans. And the point of this is to build up an opportunity fund that keeps up with inflation for the most part, unless you get 10% in a year, keeps up with inflation and grows your death benefit so that when you die, that legacy you pass on, tax-free, will help provide the next generation.
So how much do you get if you die?
So if I were to die, my beneficiaries would get a little over $400,000. So my policy started under $400,000, and now I'm about $450 because of that amount that I put in last year. And then it'll just grow until maturity, and I'll be around $900,000.
Can you pull that money out, or do you have to pass away to get it?
Yeah, so the death benefit itself, you can't pull out. It's your cash value. So my cash value will grow, and contractually, the insurance company, by the time your policy matures, which is I think age 121.
Okay.
So by the time it matures, they contractually are obligated to have your death benefit equal your cash value.
Okay.
So, but you start getting exponential gains in that account over the years, but it's also a very good solid value hold. My dad could explain it better, I'm sure. He can actually set it up for you. We don't have one on Tammy yet. We got her a convertible term, so she's got a massive amount of death benefit for fairly cheap every month,
Okay.
and we can convert it to a whole life policy later, just because we're trying to keep our expenses low for now,
Yeah.
And then I'd also, we'll talk about it later, but I'd love to get something on your parents as well, life insurance wise.
The only thing I have like a problem with life insurance is you get the money and interest.
Yeah.
That you put in, but you don't get the money that you pass away with. You know what I mean? But you said the interest rate was like 4%, right?
Right. Approximately 4%. Yeah.
You could do like, why would I? I'm not dissing on it or anything, but like, why would I do that versus like a Roth IRA where I can do ETF funds or mutual funds and get 8 to 10% return every year?
Yeah, you could. Just know the money you get in the whole life policy is also tax free, kind of like a Roth or something. But you can't take a loan out against a Roth unless you can you?
Yeah, you can.
Take out a loan against a Roth at a fairly cheap interest rate.
I'm not sure on the interest rate, but
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know enough about Roths to speak to this.
because I have a Roth IRA because I
do
plan
know
it for retirement.
Yeah.
Because it's 5 or not 5. I think it's like 8 to 10% every year for ETF funds and mutual funds, and then I plan on that for retirement rather than like versus a whole life policy.
Yeah.
You would have to pass away to get that
No, you
lump sum
can
of money.
you can take your cash value or take your loan out against your cash value. It's just the death benefit, like with regular life insurance. It's meant for when you die, your beneficiaries get a lot of money.
I mean, I don't want them to have it. I want me to have the money.
Yeah, but when and if you have kids or a wife, you're gonna then you're gonna want to pass that along to them, right, and have them taken care of.
You could pass Roth IRA as well.
Yeah.
You don't want to pull it out, but
Yes. Yeah, I would have a conversation with my dad about it a little more because he's going to know a lot more about the differences between the two. But Roth, personally, I wouldn't mind having a Roth. I might do both. But the fact is, the whole point of all this was I just like having backups to the backups,
Yeah.
right? And that's, essentially my commodities are my very bottom line. That's my last resort. And it makes you feel good at night when if all else fails, you got something,
going back to when you were talking about the bearish market.
Yeah.
Are you not afraid that, and if we do enter a bearish market right now, we're in a bullish right now. If we do enter into a bearish market, would gold and silver price drop as well?
Yes,
Or
I would imagine so. And then they would go up.
That's like the same thing as stocks as well.
Potentially. And the thing is that a lot of times when stocks collapse or, start going bearish, then people will start moving into more stable assets such as bonds, some ETFs, and gold and silver. So we had the crash in 08, 09 area,
Yeah.
and then we had a bear market for a while. Gold and silver peaked in 2012. So everyone started moving out of the markets and into stocks, into a different asset. And now people are moving out of gold and silver, it is up from last year, but they've been moving out of that and into like real estate. That's insane right now. That's, it's all getting bought up. Comes and goes in waves, all the markets, but
That's just like Bitcoin, the new gold.
yeah,
Digital gold.
I've heard that, and I'll believe it when I see it.
I mean, it's getting there.
Yes, but gold is the gold.
Gold's market cap is definitely bigger than Bitcoin, but a whole Bitcoin's worth more than gold.
Yeah, whole Bitcoin's worth way more than an ounce of gold right now. Man, I wouldn't be surprised if it kept doing really good. It's just, yeah, I still have a hard time wrapping my head around it, and like I said, I'm a little old fashioned where having some good old solid coinage in my hand is good.
Better than digital where you just look at it.
Exactly.
You don't get to feel it.
Exactly. My gold and silver won't be wiped out by an EMP.
That's true.
Or a electricity surge. Just freaking lose your account. I don't know. I know there's a cloud and you can like retrieve it with your keys and stuff. But say you've got your freaking hard storage wallet and it just gets wrecked. Then what?
Yeah, that's true. But I don't think it'll ever happen.
Excuse me. I don't think so either. But I love being prepared for stuff.
That's true. Yeah.
I'm a nasty boy when it comes to preparation.
And like you said, it's nice to have
yeah,
solid
you
things.
hold the coin in your hand or like a tube of coins. You just ching, ching, ching. Oh, yeah.
Better feeling than looking at
Yeah.
stuff
Screen
online.
going up and down.
You don't
Oh,
even
yeah.
get to look at it. They don't even. Bitcoin doesn't even have a physical form.
I know. I want to feel a Bitcoin, not look at a Bitcoin.
Send me that coin. Send
Send
me a
me it
golden Bitcoin.
Don't
That
they
would be
have
cool.
those? I think they have those.
I'm sure they would. All you do is sell half a Bitcoin and then buy 10 ounces of gold. Then you're good. And
What's it up
have
to?
it be a Bitcoin.
It's like
It's over 50.
Holy
57
shit.
right now.
Yeah.
Good hell.
Last year was only like 7,000.
Yeah. I'm so late to the crypto market. Cardano last January was like 3 to 5 cents.
I know. I was telling you Cardano about 30 cents, and I
I
could
know.
not
I jumped
get it.
in at 42.
I could not get it because my Binance would not verify me,
Ah.
and I got in at like $1.18.
Yeah. I've
What's
jumped
it up to?
It's $1.20 right now.
$1.20, yeah. And I've been jumping in and out since then, but
I'm still holding long term on it. They say this month Goguen was supposed to be released, but they still haven't done it. I think they pushed it back.
April, yeah, I was watching a video, they said by the end of April, they said as early as the end of April, they want to have smart contracts. Like the main net released.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold Cardano for a long time too, because after Goguen, there's 2 more stages for it.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm very interested in it as well. I also just know that we're up, we'll be up 2,000-3,000% by the end of this year.
Oh yeah, and
And-
you hold in like next 10 years.
And
probably
things
like,
that go up like that always come down.
I know we're in the
So-
bull market right now with crypto.
Yeah, and I want to ride that. I just don't want to be holding the bag where I buy in at $1.50, $1.20, whatever, and then it goes down to a resting value of 20 cents or something,
Yeah,
which is still 4 or 5 times more than it was, but yeah,
but with everything releasing for Cardano, it has a bright future.
it does. It's got a very bright future, and if you want to hold it long term, it's a good one. But I just want to get it cheap. That's the thing. I want it long term, but I want it cheap.
It is cheap right now.
Yeah.
After the smart contracts, hold on, I think I got notes on this.
So what's
Oh, I'm sure it'll go to $3 to $5 after smart contract. It'll be
what
Gucci.
is a smart contract?
That's a good question.
Oh, I think I got notes on that too.
Please educate us, because I have an idea, but I don't even know.
Smart contracts are programs stored on a blockchain that run when predetermined conditions are met. It's like 2 people basically making a contract to like purchase or sell
Oh, so it's
goods
like
and stuff.
a call, like sort of, or
No, it's
options?
entirely different from stocks.
Oh, it's like an actual contract. Say you write a contract down and all the terms are met, but it's online versus in person, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah.
like a smart contract is.
Yeah. What's an example of a smart contract that we can use?
Did you use it for like an ETF? Or would it not? Right, those are the things you made, the little infinity.
Yeah, I guess it
So
technically
once-
would be a smart contract.
Yeah, once
In a
that's
sense, yeah.
sent, then
Yeah, in a
you're paid.
sense. So creating a coin on the ETH blockchain, I pay them, and they list my coin. That's a smart contract. Yeah, there you go.
So that's what it has nothing to do with Cardano, though, right?
No, that one does not, but they will be having Cardano's version of that come out, and it's going to be a lot cheaper.
Yeah, not all coins do smart contracts and stuff. Some hold value, and then some like you can use to buy and sell and stuff, like VeChain.
Yeah, and VeChain is supposed to be like a, supply chain where you can keep track of everything and all that jazz on it.
Yeah,
right?
and then there's
I'm
a lot of
excited about
people that
VeChain.
use VeChain. There's a lot of people in China that use VeChain, H&M Goods, China and Walmart,
Oh,
and then a bunch of other stuff.
okay. I do like VeChain. Made me a couple bucks the other day.
Yeah, VeChain's pretty nice, pretty cheap. It's like 8 cents right now.
Yeah, it was nice.
So what are your strategies?
Please,
Yeah, because I haven't talked about that yet.
I need it.
Oh, well, with stocks, when I first started, I was just buying and selling day trading because I didn't know what I was doing pretty much. And then after I made like a lump sum of money, because back in March, everything was on sale. You buy anything, you made money in the next few months. After I made like a lump sum of money, like a few grand, I started doing options trading, which is like saying the price will go up or down. And then the price kept going up because it was like recovering from the pandemic. And I bought a lot of call options and stuff. And that's where I made a lot of my money. And then after that, I started getting into crypto. My first coin was Ethereum, and I bought it at like 200. And then
Aw.
I bought 8 of it at like 200. I sold it at 800. I got back in at 700, and now it's sitting around 1900.
Ugh.
And that's where a lot of my money is.
Is it?
Okay.
I was gonna say if it's at 19, I might be positive on Robinhood. Jump out real quick.
Maybe 19. I think
if
it
it
touched
was
19 and went back down to like 1800.
Oh dang it. Well, that's okay.
Everybody keeps talking about options. I'm like, damn it. That's what I have to learn.
I do not recommend it for
No.
beginners.
Hell no.
Fastest way to lose
You'll
all your
lose.
money.
You know, whenever I text in the chat, oh, just lost $400. Oh, just lost
That's all
$200.
options.
That's all options.
Still, though, it still could be like, I can learn.
Yeah.
You know?
Definitely.
Today was the first day I lost money from stocks, and that's just because I got sick of watching them just tick down, and I sold them. It was like, I don't know, $65 or something between 2 stocks.
Options are the riskiest, but the most rewarding.
Yes.
High risk, high
Definitely.
reward.
Pretty
Yeah, I've
much,
seen
yeah.
options go up 50% in an hour. You're just like, yeah.
You do fundamentals
Yeah.
and technicals, you could be good with it.
Mm-hmm. But I'm definitely jumping on that premiums train.
Selling options, getting that free money.
Yeah, that's my hope. Because my plan is to have some sort of income if we need it while I'm going through flight school, right? And
Yeah.
that was my whole intention of getting into stocks in the first place.
Okay.
Because I was like, well, I need an income because otherwise I'm going to go insane. I think we'll be fine with just hers, but I'm going to go insane if I'm not making something.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it's happened. Every time I've just done school and quit my jobs, it's just like, I can't do this. So anyway, yeah, I would like to get a system down where I can consistently sell premium. If I can make I want to make $200 to $300 a month.
No, that's
Selling
doable.
premium.
That's very doable.
It's very doable because I'm working on options right now where I might make closer to $1,200 in a half month. So with
No, that's
DNN,
nice.
but that's a diamond in the rough, I think. You know,
You never know.
yeah. I just want to find more of those, or maybe I'll just play with DNN. We'll see. Have you joined Telegram yet? Do you want to join Telegram?
What's Telegram?
We've got a stock chat.
Oh yeah, I'll be
We
down
got-
to join.
I'm
I
I'm
have
one of the only
Telegram.
ones that posts, but it's
The
still
only
fun.
one that posts.
Yeah.
No, Sam talked.
Yeah, Sam talked, and now, so we were doing a texting chat, but every time you add someone, it starts a new conversation, and you just can't keep track of anything.
Yeah.
So we started a Telegram. It's just an app, messaging app essentially. Started a Telegram, and that's been nice so far. It's really easy interface and everything. So
I'll be down to join because
yeah,
I do it.
I'll
I just do this stuff more than I do real estate.
yeah. I'll send you the link. I've been making more money in cryptos and stocks than I have at work.
I know that's how I was too.
Yeah,
so
I'm
I
just
just quit
like-
my job. I was making like $15 an hour as a delivery driver, and I was
Yeah.
making that in like every paycheck was like $300, but I was making that like a day with stocks.
Yeah, I've just been funding my stocks and cryptos with my job. Yeah.
Not a bad
It's been
idea.
Fun. Some days I make more, some days I lose way more, but it's okay.
Yeah, past 2 weeks has not been pretty in stocks.
Yeah. Today I'm down for sure, but it's okay. Oh, no way. I'm only down like $100 now today. I was down 600 when we started the meeting.
That's happy.
Yeah.
That's because of Ethereum, huh?
Huh?
Was that because of Ethereum?
No, I was in Harmony.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so what I've been doing, what I did this last weekend, I know you're going to call me an idiot, but it's okay. I took my entire crypto account and I was watching the charts and I would throw the entire thing in swing trades. I made $1,300 in 2 days.
That's good, but it's risky.
I
putting
know, I
all
know.
your that's like
I
going to
know.
Vegas and betting on black or red.
I know. I understand this. I do. But I also know that, one, we're in a bull run.
Yeah, definitely.
So the likelihood is that even if I do just crash hard, it's probably going to go back up and I'll at least get my money out, right?
Yeah.
Eventually. And two, I can afford to risk it because I've got all these other contingencies,
Yeah.
you know? I would way rather not lose it all, but if it did disappear, it's not like I'd be destitute, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got a healthy cushion of profit right now that I can afford to play with.
That's good.
So it's just, yeah, it's been fun. But the charts have not let me down yet. I just got to trust the charts. That's the thing.
That's good. Do your
Even if
technical
it
analysis.
goes down a little, you're just like, oh, do I sell? No. It's been fun.
No
We'll see.
emotions.
Yeah. I'll let you know. There's still a little twang when it goes down. I'm like, oh.
Oh, yeah, I feel
It's
something when
okay.
it goes down, but I'm not gonna press the sell button or anything.
No. I've gotten past the point where I'm pressing the sell button when it goes down, for the most part.
That's why I just hold long term, and you're good. Fundamentals
Gold.
all right, and then you're good.
There you go. Definitely, we'll be jumping back into Cardano, but I might play before.
Oh, going
Between
back
now
to
and
what
then.
you were saying, your coworker, he said Bitcoin only, right?
Mm-hmm.
Foolish boy.
I mean, I do see Bitcoin going up and all that because of all the hype and all the big institutions and whales buying it. But say you have like $1,000, and then if you put it in Bitcoin right now, it's like 55,000, I believe, versus Cardano with all these adjustments and things they're rebuilding on it.
Or literally any other altcoin right now.
Yeah, it's like the profit of margin for you would be low if you go into Bitcoin.
Your
'Cause
percentages.
You don't have a whole Bitcoin. You only have a small percentage of Bitcoin.
Mm-hmm.
So when it goes up to like double, you kind of double your money, but not a lot versus an altcoin where it might 5x or 10x its money.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I keep like trying to explain to him. I was like, well, you know, with Bitcoin, you can only make so much because, you know, you don't have $50,000 to throw in and get one whole coin.
Exactly.
And Bitcoin, you're not going to make 100% in a day. There was an altcoin the other day that was up 130% in a day.
Jesus Christ.
Just like, oh.
There's so many other altcoins, and
Every time I see one like that, I'm like, man, why
I
didn't
wish
I
the
see
U.S.
it?
I wish the U.S. had all the altcoins that all the other freaking states have.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Like,
But
what,
it's okay.
What else? What is there that we don't have?
There's over 6,000 coins, and then we would have like probably 100 or so.
Whoa.
There's still a lot of money to be made. There's daily on Binance, you're seeing ones that are making 20, 30%.
But those aren't listed in Binance US. So I'm like, dang.
Yeah, they are.
Some of them, yeah.
Well, I just look at Binance US. That's the only thing I look at for cryptos
Yeah.
because that's where I can buy them. So I'm like,
Or we could just get the Binance and use a VPN.
oh yeah, it's too much work.
Too much
No,
work,
it's
but
not.
it's easy money.
Too
You don't
much
have to
work
work
to make
that
money.
much. I'd rather be making money like this than doing like a 9-to-5 job.
Oh,
Yeah,
screw
the
that.
thing with like Binance.us is as well is that the US has a lot more stringent policies, and so you may or may not lose money as easy with those cryptos. Whereas some of these ones, like some of these shit coins that are created and just
Shit
freaking pumped and dumped, you're gonna lose a lot.
I like pump and dumps.
They're cool if you're on the
Dogecoin.
pump.
If you're on the pump, definitely.
Did
Yeah.
you ever get into Dogecoin?
Hell no, bro. I hate when people. Like,
I don't want to talk about
I see people
Doge.
doing Dogecoin and stuff. It has no value, unlimited supply. You can't. You don't do anything with
all
it.
these shit coins being created. They're like, yeah, it's gonna pump.
Elon Musk on Twitter is always pumping Dogecoin.
Oh,
All
yeah.
these newbie investors are like, oh, if he does it, I'm gonna do it because it's Elon Musk. But they're not aware of Dogecoin is literally useless. It has nothing, no value or anything.
I bet he didn't even buy it.
He probably didn't. When he did that, he's probably driving all the money from different coins out and
Yep. And then bought the other coins.
bought Bitcoin at 30 grand over.
Ugh.
I think it dropped like $500,000, or was it? Or not $500,000, like $500 million, or was it $1 billion?
1.5 billion.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Tesla was 1.5. I don't know what his personal holdings were or SpaceX.
I know. After that, it went up to like 60,000. He just doubled it right there.
Yep.
I wish I had that money. Just double it.
Oh,
He's the crypto Jesus.
Oh,
he
definitely.
is. He's a lot of things, Jesus.
Yes.
If I would have watched his Joe Rogan podcasts before, because I didn't watch them until after Tesla blew up.
Yeah.
If I had watched them before, I would probably have been in Tesla beforehand
It would
because
have been a perfect time.
I like him.
I know. And he was smoking weed, so it dropped the price.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
He was
Yeah.
smoking weed on the.
Didn't it drop
Yeah,
like
yeah, I
10%
watched that,
or something?
Yeah,
I didn't
it's
know
like-
it dropped because of that.
Oh, it dropped
dropped.
hard.
He was getting like texts and calls during the podcast, like, "Don't do it."
Yeah,
What the hell?
he didn't really care though.
No.
Man, it's the richest dude in the world. I wouldn't
Yeah.
care either.
I wouldn't
Like
do
him.
shit.
Yeah, he's pretty freaking
I
cool.
like Elon a lot. He's really cool.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
genius. Just want to talk to him one day. It'd be cool.
Yeah.
Meet him. Have him on the podcast.
Imagine.
Can't imagine.
That'd be insane.
Suddenly we would be millionaires.
But
Suddenly.
hey, he got born into wealth, so
Yeah.
He did?
yeah.
Oh, did he?
Doesn't his family own like an emerald mine or something?
In Africa, South Africa.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
He
All
also
right.
made PayPal. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yep.
he made a lot of money off of that.
Mm-hmm.
He
That
made
wasn't really-
PayPal?
Yeah, he made
Sold it
PayPal.
to eBay.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
And then he
He's
took
doing
over
good.
Tesla, and look at him now. And he
Oh.
made SpaceX,
Yeah.
the boring
And the
company.
boring company.
Yeah.
I hate
Oh,
all
he's a
those,
daddy.
I hate all those Instagram posts though that show him as like a poor person. They're like, Elon went from zero to like a hero
Yeah.
and all that stuff. It's like, no, he
I-
wasn't really poor.
I mean, comparatively from where he started to where he is now, it kind of is like zero to hero. Even if you are wealthy, now he's stupid wealthy.
yeah, now he's the richest.
And he lived in
person on the
South
planet.
Africa. That's a step down.
South
Yeah.
Africa's a big city. What are you talking about?
It's
But-
a step down from living in the U.S. Absolutely.
That's facts.
And if you've got, dang it, train of thought just crashed, but it's okay.
Derailed.
I'll figure it out. Wow, that was big sad. Dang it. So what stocks are you in right now? If you don't mind us asking, what you playing with?
I have a gamble stock that I'm down to talk about.
Yeah, please.
AMC.
Oh,
You guys hear
For
about
real?
that? Yeah, I am. I
Yeah,
bought in at.
see.
I have 700 shares at $7 right now.
Oh, you're a nasty boy.
So I'm up like 4,000, but I'm still waiting for that squeeze if it ever happens.
Yeah, he's still waiting, huh?
That was like GME when it first started squeezing. I just threw in, I forgot how much I threw in, but I had 13 shares at $90. And then in a matter of 30 minutes, I was up 2,000, so I just sold right there and then.
Yeah, I swear you just throw money at things and gain money, but I also don't see your losses. You only send me your wins.
Oh, my biggest
So
loss
I'm over
was
here like, oh, what the heck?
I
How
do
is he
lose.
doing it?
I do lose when the market pulls back, but I don't like throw money willy nilly like I used to.
Yeah.
I can show you a bunch of losses that I used to have when I was doing options. It was in the thousands. I felt like shit.
Do you not do options anymore?
I mean, I do it sometimes, but I get too scared because of all the money I lost with them.
They're aggressive. Ooh. Yeah. every option I've taken is, no, almost every's been negative. For sure. You end negative.
Are you seeing a trend?
That's why I'm selling, because if someone else is buying that option that's negative, that means I'm winning. And then I'll gain the stock from it too.
That's what's up.
Yep. That's the plan. It'll be fun though. So going forward, do you have any like goals of, not prices, but like values you want to hit in your trading accounts and stuff?
Rich as fuck.
Yeah, rich as
Right?
fuck.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to like 100 grand by the end of this year, hopefully.
Jesus
Holy
Christ.
shit.
It's a lot. Are you putting in money still, or you just riding from where it is and trying
Put
to
my
get
stimulus check and tax returns in.
Oh yeah.
Other than that, I'm just letting it chill. Cause I'm hoping Ethereum pop off. Hopefully AMC with the squeeze if it happens or not.
Yeah, that'd be yummy. Fuck.
Other than
100
that, all
grand.
my other stocks, I'm just holding long term. Let it grow,
Yeah.
growth and value.
Heck yeah. Taxes are gonna be interesting next year.
Oh yeah, unless you hold for over a year.
What does that do?
As of right now, I haven't. held
If you hold over a year, you get a fixed rate on taxes.
15%.
Yeah, but if
Capital
you
gains.
buy and sell, there's brackets, and if you make
It's taxed as regular income.
yeah, there's like 15%, 22%, 24, and like 35, 37.
That sounds confusing as shit. I feel like if I got heavy into
It's
stocks,
just.
I would have to
I'll make it simple.
pay someone to do my taxes.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
you buy and sell it in the same year, you have to pay it. It's taxed as regular income. So the same way your checks are taxed. Okay.
Okay.
And then if you hold it for over a year, you have a flat rate of 15% capital gains tax.
Dude, just looking at my pay stubs, I get so heated over how much they take out of my paycheck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for real.
Holy fucking shit.
Last year, my taxes were I think, over $14,000 that they took out. Last year.
Holy.
Yeah.
Started doing stuff to freaking do tax write-offs, bro. Open an LLC for this podcast or something.
Yeah. We plan on doing that when the day comes. If we start making over $1,000 a year, then we'll probably open an LLC for it, because taxes alone for an LLC is like $500.
I mean, you could, and then
Yeah.
you buy any other stuff for like mics and stuff, business write-offs right there.
Yeah.
Yes.
I wonder how we could structure that, if we could structure it, because we do put a lot of money into it.
You could. My dad and them own that little LLC, and
For
they,
what?
They clean booths,
Oh,
and
okay.
they used to just get a bonus, but it gets taxed 30%. You know, that's awful.
Yeah.
So they start an LLC, but they'll buy like boots for themselves and stuff, and pay for employee dinners and stuff,
And put it
they
as
get
business
all tax
expenses.
write-offs.
Well, boys, we might need to look into that a little
Let's
bit.
do it.
That'll help save you guys money. So
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
I'm all about saving
Because
money.
we planned on it. I just didn't see a way that we could do it, but we are putting in a lot of money, so
Anything. I mean,
we do it.
tables, chairs. We could have.
We've probably put in over $4,000.
yeah, that could have
Easy.
been tax write-offs right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, shirts, everything that we buy.
Yeah.
How would we? We'd have to figure that out one way or another. I know I don't have the time for now,
Yeah.
but
Eventually,
yeah,
we
my
definitely
plate
spent,
is overflowing right now.
definitely spend over at least $2,000 on just the equipment, like podcast stuff.
Oh yeah, easy. It's been fun.
It's been expensive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so the kind of the original reason why we started this group was so that we could not only document our journey towards wealth and success, but also help other people along that are, you know, we'll say young, dumb, and broke.
Yeah.
You know, about the age range of 14 to 30-ish is what we're trying to shoot for. And that'll just kind of show people that, yes, it is possible, because quite literally, I wouldn't say we've gone from zero to hero, or that's, we didn't start with zero, but we're not starting with hardly much in regards to super wealthy people, you know.
Yeah.
So
Gotta start somewhere though.
yeah, exactly. We are starting at zero as far as investments go. We all started with a negative net worth. We started most of us in debt even,
Yeah.
and we're doing good. So the whole point of it was kind of a self plug for us, but
Because you always see
Yeah.
these people that are like, I'll show you how to get rich. I went from zero to hero, but it's always
Buy
when
this
they're
course.
rich.
Buy my course.
yeah,
Buy my course.
Dadgummit.
And we're
And
like,
then
here's the
it's
course
nothing.
for free.
You literally could learn anything
Yeah.
for free on your phone. That's how I learned stocks.
Yeah, me too.
You didn't pay for nothing.
YouTube,
I've been
baby.
learning.
YouTube.
Mm-hmm. 3 to 6 hours a day, dog. I just listen to it.
Do you do any dividend stocks or no?
No, not right now. If I were to do a dividend stock, I would have to have a larger amount of capital to put towards it.
That's
Because
what I wish I had too.
for me right now, it's not worth it to do a dividend stock when I can make such higher percentages doing other stuff. But when the markets start going bearish, it might be worth it. You know.
No, that's when we're gonna start shorting stuff.
Well, I'll definitely do that too.
Do you watch that magician guy? I don't know. He's like a Robin Hood. He like stays on Robin Hood and he just does the dividend. Like he'll just throw crap ton of money into like dividend stocks.
Really.
He's got like a crap ton of money too.
You need like $1 million
Oh yeah,
to get
magician
40,000
guy, I know what you're
a
talking
year at least.
yeah, and that's sucky because
I don't have $1 million.
no, exactly. I got like $3,000 in my Weeble.
Eventually, right? Eventually,
Oh,
we'll get there.
easy. We'll get there,
Have
boys.
dividend stocks, rentals.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my, passive income's the goal.
I'll just own the planet. So that's my goal.
Want that chunky net worth. No, my goal is still there. I want the ability to retire by 30 if I want to.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, I'm not going to because I'll be having too much fun. But
Yeah. I
Well,
was gonna
honestly,
say,
if you get big enough with your like cryptos or stocks and you start day trading, you do it virtually anywhere in the world.
yeah, as long as you have internet or data, you're good to go.
Yeah, you can just travel and buy and sell. You're like, oh, I need gas money. I'm buying and sell real quick.
Yeah. But every time I do that, I'm all, but if I spent it, then then I won't make as much next time.
I know that's the only downside of it. Keeps going up.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, this last weekend I could have made a lot more, but I jumped out when I was in profit and could have made so much more profit because I set limits that I want to, like targets I want to jump out at
Yeah.
when I go to sleep. And they've gone through and it's been good trades, but then it went like way higher and I was all, oh.
Hey, at least you made profit.
I know.
Profit.
Exactly. Every time, and it doesn't affect me as much now as it used to. Every time I see that, there's a little twinge, but then you're like, nah, I'm not worried. It's okay. All right.
Yeah.
How you guys feeling? Pretty good?
I'm pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's wrap it up. Next time we'll be talking about Beyond Order. That's what it's called, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
12 more rules for life.
12 More Rules for Life by Jordan Peterson. It's for the readers, it is a dense book, we'll say. I don't know if it's as dense as Maps of Meaning, but it's not far off.
It's a little bit closer to Earth than Maps of Meaning.
Yeah.
But
Maps of Meaning's in the stars.
it's still way further than the first book.
Yeah, it's aggressive. But it is a good read thus far, and I'm excited to continue the rest of it. And then we will hopefully be having another guest on next time. If not, we'll figure something out.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Awesome. I don't know. We'll talk about it after.
cool.
Johnny, thank you for joining us today. We will be having you on again
Sounds good.
if you're willing to do it. But
I am more than
hopefully, had a
willing.
good time.
When you're rich.
Appreciate it.
Hey, when we're all rich.
Yeah.
Everybody
Exactly. We'll be
eats.
here. All right. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.